context of this is there's a story where a mother of the disciples comes and tells Jesus, hey, I want my sons to be at your right hand. Yeah. And in the context of that, Jesus takes a moment to give a lesson. And he says this. He says, he's talking to his disciples, says, whoever wants to be first must be your slave or your servant. Yeah. That's what the word there is. And it says, just as the Son of Man did not come to be served, but to serve and to give his life as a ransom for many. So from the very beginning, Jesus is teaching this, that we're to live a life of serving rather than being served.
What's so interesting about that passage, Omar, is that so much of the world's value is about getting ahead, being on top. I mean, that's obviously a big value here, but for Christians, what Jesus is setting that tone is we're to be different. We're to be in some ways kind of countercultural, upside down, so to speak. And so that's one of those verses that's always spoken to me. But man, what a huge, huge challenge as well.
Yeah. Absolutely. There's another verse that I really love too that really gets to the idea of serving and embracing a lifestyle of serving. And it comes from John 13:15. And it just says this. It says, I have set you an example that you should do as I have done for you. Yeah. Now, what you don't know here, and let me give you context, is that Jesus, this is, as he knows that he's about to go to the cross, he's about to be crucified. He's with his disciples. Yeah. So what he does is he washes his feet. Talking about the upside down culture, talking about the great reversal, which we've been talking about. He comes and he washes their feet, and then he says, look, I've set an example that you should do as I've done for you. Such a powerful moment, teaching moment there to his disciples, that's what we're called to do in his kingdom, to serve others, regardless of socioeconomic status, no matter what you look like, where you come from. That's what he says.
Huge, huge. Again, that whole, in our world, in my world, and your world, it's about being served. It's about kind of getting ahead, and yet in Jesus' world, the kingdom, thy will be done on earth as in heaven. Yeah. Is that a great example of washing feet? What a visual that was. Can you imagine being there? Incredible. Upside down. That'd be crazy.